Hey guys, Rob here. Thank you for joining me again on another backpacking trip. Real quick, what I have for us on this trip here is going to be a solo overnight stealth camp slash shakedown trip. So I've been planning and prepping and stuff for the Florida Trail. I'm going to do the ocean to lake trail pretty soon. So what I'm doing here in this video is a shakedown hike. I'm going to test out all my gear, make sure everything is exactly how I want it. So since we're doing a solo overnight backpacking trip, I did bring some of my fishing gear with me. And no, I won't be bringing that on with me on the Florida Trail. It's only for this trip here. We've got a 5-mile hike in, going to do an overnight, 5 miles out, catch and cook hopefully, and test out a tent that I'm thinking about bringing on the when I do the Florida Trail. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to keep on hiking, making my way out, and once we get to the little location that I have in mind, I'll bring you guys back. Let's go. And also too, I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but it's a nice overcast day. I'm hoping that the fishing's gonna be good, and we're not gonna have a lot of time to fish, but hoping that the fishing's gonna be good. It's 20% chance of rain today, so it'd be nice if it did rain. Test out that tent and everything. And no, this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. So, but yeah, this is just me getting out here in nature, back out in the woods. It's beautiful. As far as the temperature goes, right now it is 67, I believe. So a little bit on the hot side. And tonight's supposed to get down to 60 degrees. So shouldn't be too bad. Now, when I do the ocean to lake trail, I'm planning on doing it on like a colder week because I want to take advantage of the cold weather and hiking, backpacking and stuff. Plus two, that's going to be one of my longest trips that I've done, like a multi-day trip. That's my longest trip. So 61 miles is what it says, but I plan on doing it 4 days, maybe 5 at the most. So that puts me at about 15 miles a day. And it's one of those things, I've done that kind of mileage before, but you know, can I do it back to back consistently for multiple days? So I'm hoping so, and I'm thinking so. Once my legs get warmed up, I think I could be able to hold that pace. So shooting for about 4 days, 5 days on the upper end. So I got a plan for all that. What's up, little buddy? He's playing dead. Skies are nice and cloudy. Really do hope that we get some rain. No lightning on the forecast, but I could go for some good rain. Look at this. Here's an old boat. It's crazy. Who knows how long that thing's been sitting there. All right, guys, so we made it here. This wasn't the exact spot I had in mind. The other area I wanted to go to, it was actually, I realized that there was a game trail going through it, so can't do it. Not wise to camp on game trails. But anyway, so we're at plan B, and I'm just gonna take my pack off and everything and get all my gear set up. So I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse, that way you guys can see everything happening. So you guys remember how in the beginning here I said that I had a new tent. Well, if you follow me on Instagram, I just posted this tent here, and this is the Lanshan 2, and I've always wanted one. And found this thing right here on Amazon for a really good price. It was on sale. Plus two, I saw it was in a gray color, which I had never seen before. And it just drew me to it. So gonna set this thing up, test it out. There's a lot of room with this tent here. And this is something I'm considering bringing when I do the Ocean to Lake Trail over my Durston X-Mid. We'll see how it goes. Today will be my first night sleeping in this thing. So let's go ahead and set it up. All right guys, so I'm gonna show you guys my tent setup and everything, how that's looking like I usually do. Now this is where we're at now. So this is the Lanshan 2, and I'm half tempted to bring it with me when I do that other trip. I don't know yet. I haven't spent any time with it, but it does look good. You guys know the Lanshan is a solid tent. Whether it's the 1 or the 2, it's a solid tent. And I do own the Lanshan 1, and I did a lot of camping in that shelter, and it's always did me well. So this is this tent here. Ton of space in here, guys. Massive vestibules, huge amount of space, and man. One thing I will bring for sure is gonna be this chair. Definitely gonna bring that. I don't know how the campsites are gonna look when I'm there. You know, I don't know the conditions, anything like that. So I definitely need and want to have a good place to sit after hiking all day. So this chair is coming along. But yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I think it's too late to fish. It's 3:07 now. Dark is 5:30, so I've got about 2 hours, and I still haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm starving. I haven't had breakfast or anything today. I'm looking forward to having a big meal. I still have to go collect water because all I brought with me for this trip here was just 2 liters of water right here, and I do have my grill, but this is empty. So I already know that I need at least another 2 liters of water, and I should be okay for the night. So I'm gonna go quickly gather some water, and then I'm gonna make a nice late big lunch. You guys can just see that this is where they've been hanging out, and this is where I have to collect my water from too. So you see, look, right up ahead there's a trail there, and a trail that kind of goes up that way. That's the game trail. Comes right through here. So I'm gonna be double filtering like I always do. There we go. See if you guys can see this here. I mean, there's literally a bunch of debris floating in there. It's gross. I may or may not try to collect more that doesn't have as much stuff floating in it. That way I'll back up and clog up my Sawyer filter. All right, full disclosure, I did dump that other water out and went in for another scoop. It's not as bad, but there's still a lot of stuff floating in this. Like there's a big piece of grass right there or something. But this is gonna have to do. I'm absolutely gonna have to back flush this filter. All right, back to camp. Oh, as far as food goes, I've got 2 of these tins of salmon. These things are really good. And then I've got, this has got to be one of my top 3 favorite dehydrated meals, and this is from Backpack and Grub. This is the Louisiana red beans and rice. Amazing. So I'm gonna rehydrate this and I'm gonna put that salmon in here. Now I did add extra water and everything because I wanted like more out of it, I guess. I'm so hungry. It's like, I don't care if it's kind of watery. I'll have it as like a soup. But man, this looks amazing. And we've got big chunks of salmon in there, rice and beans. It's already started filtering my water. I did put a couple of water purification tablets in this one just because there was just so much stuff in it, guys, and it's directly on the path where I know those hogs and I know there's deer going through there, so just no point taking the extra chances when you have the gear already with you. So I put it in my Grail, through the Sawyer, through the Grail, and now into my water bottle, and it is much cleaner looking. I mean, there's this is a boatload of room in here. I almost feel like I don't know what to do with it all. I'm used to much smaller configurations, but I feel like having a larger tent kind of makes it, to me, more messy. I feel like I'm more organized when I have a smaller tent. Like I have to be more strategic where I place things. So what I'm gonna do now is just relax. I'm not gonna do any fishing, but we'll do fishing tomorrow for sure. A couple of things that I might change for my hike. I really like that pack. It's the Osprey Talon 33 2025 edition, and that pack is just so amazingly comfortable. And I've had it packed all the way up to like 45 pounds, 47 pounds before, and I've hiked with it. And it was hard, but the pack was still fairly comfortable for it only having a 33 liter capacity. For this trip here, I'm expecting 4 to 5 days, so it might be a little bit difficult being able to pack everything that I need unless I eliminate a lot of like things that I have, or I might try to get my hands on a Osprey Talon. I think they have a 55 liters, same exact bag, but 20 more liters, and I think I might snag that. But what I will do is when I get home, I'm gonna eliminate a lot of things and only bring like the necessary things, and then I'm also gonna pack like a 5-day food supply in there and see where are we looking at, how big is the bag, how heavy is it gonna be, you know, what are we looking at. So that's my plan when I get out of here. There were a few things that I left behind that I'm almost like regretting-ish, and I'm gonna do another video on what I'm gonna bring for the OTL trail. So it's gonna be like a gear loadout video for that trip, and that's probably gonna be something I'm gonna film after I get back from this trip here. I'm gonna put all my stuff out in my living room probably and go through everything. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Might bring this tent, I don't know yet, just because of the space. It's nice having this kind of space. Anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble on, but I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. Time to get up. So I'm just kind of just getting up and moving, and haven't even been outside the tent yet, but it's up pretty comfortably. Didn't get cold. I think it got down to like 63 was the lowest, so obviously in here it was a lot warmer. It did rain a couple of times throughout the night, very short showers, but enough to get the tent and stuff wet. No leaks or anything. I did hit the typical spots with seam seal on this tent, but I don't even think that's even necessary. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pack all my gear up inside the tent. I'm not even gonna get out, and then I'll leave the tent to be the very last thing that I put away, because I still want to fish, and all morning it's calling for rain. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything put away, catch some fish. I might, if I do catch one, I might cook it. I don't know yet, but yeah, it's been pretty good. All right, guys. So it's actually kind of nice having the space to be able to move around and put my gear away. It's something that I want to test out with the other tent, my X-Mid. I know that'll be a little bit more of a challenge, but it's something I want to know if I can do it. Like if I'm in a rainstorm or something and don't want to get out of my tent to have to put everything away. But yeah, no problem doing it in this tent, which is nice. But the tent still just feels too big for me. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to this. For whatever reason, I like small, like confined tents, you know? As long as I have enough room to stretch out, I'm fine with that. I feel like if this tent was like 12 inches skinnier this way, I think it would be perfect for me, but I don't know. Somebody needs to make a land shan 1.5. That's what I need. Not a 2, 1.5. All right, so I already know I'm probably gonna get asked about this right here, my fishing setup. This is what I got right here, and I usually just keep it like shock corded, but you guys can see it's pretty small. It's only like, I think that's like 15 inches, maybe 18 inches, somewhere around there. But it's a 4-piece ultralight rod, and you just connect all the pieces together. Just like that. Now we have a full rod set up. This is a medium fast action. That's my preferred rod style there, but I'm gonna put a reel on here, and then I just have this little, I think it's like a chum's bag, and I cut the cords off, and then I just made like a really ultralight paracord belt just to keep the weight down on this thing. And then for my reel, this is a what is this thing? A Fluger President 20. I'm just gonna slap that on here. And then my line, I'm just running, I think that's 4-pound or 6-pound test. I can't remember, but I'm gonna run some leader line today. Just cause I know that we might hook a bigger fish. And then I just have like tackle and stuff in here, just very slim stuff. Shout out to Art. Gonna give these a shot today. And it's my leader line and my little fishing pliers, and they have scissors on them. So yeah, I'm gonna get all that stuff set up and hit the water. All right, gonna make our way over there, and hopefully it's not too flooded out, so that way we can get some good casting. It is windy, and I'm using a really light setup, so hopefully we'll be able to get the cast in. Yesterday was pretty calm. Today's the opposite. All right, guys, it's gonna be the first cast here. Wish me luck. There we go. All right, just tied on one of Art's little baits here. Little frog. Let's see if we can get that bluegill, that panfish to bite. We got a bass on Art's bait. Nice. There we go, guys. Small little bass right on that little frog. Thanks, Art. Oh, that's a big one, guys. Oh, that is a big one. Oh. Now this is a tank. This is an absolute tank. This is a tank. Look at this thing. Look at the size of this bass. Oh my gosh. Not my PB, but this is a big bass. I mean, wow. All right, guys, one last look for the camera here, and gonna go ahead and throw them back in. And just in case you guys are wondering, this is what I caught them on. Can't believe I caught that huge bass, and we got 6-pound test tied off to about 12 inches of 20-pound leader line. And that's exactly why I put that little bit of leader line on there, because I know there's some big ones over here, and if you got to horse them up through like all this grass and stuff, I don't want to rely straight on that 6-pound test. But right now where I'm standing at, if there's water right up to my shoes, right up to the very sole, but right there, right in front of me, which is probably 7 feet in front, it's all deep there. That's where this pond starts to drop off at. And being out here alone with gators, and this is very water moccasin like area, I didn't want to take a chance stepping any farther to get that bass, but we were able to get him in, so we made it work, and that's all that matters. I think I'm only going to give it maybe a few more minutes and then pack up and head out of here. We fished this spot for about 30 minutes maybe at most, and caught those 2 fish. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. All right, we're on again. This one's a little bit smaller. It's fine by me. I think we're actually gonna cook this one here. I caught 1 extra fish right after that last one, so I said we'll have that one for lunch. But it's really windy today, so I had to kind of improvise a little bit. I didn't bring a windscreen big enough for my pan. I'm going to show you guys here. Look, I had to put all my stuff up against this vestibule area, and I'm going to cook right here. So what I did, kind of dug like a hole right here in the ground. It's not really deep, but I kind of just pushed away some of the stuff, so that'll help as well. Let's go ahead and get this fish going. Art gave me some of his seasoning. This is a like cilantro lime seasoning. He said it's really good, so I'm gonna put that on half, and then I'm gonna put my seasoning on the other half. That way we have it both ways. And then this is my seasoning right here. Oop. Fish is done. Broke up a little bit just because there was a lot of fish for this little pan. I mean, 2 fillets is a lot for this pan. But yeah, it just looks incredible. And I'm gonna start off with Art's piece of fish first, or his seasoning that he recommended. Let's give that a shot. Yeah, this is amazing. It's a shot. Insanely good, guys. Cool thing is that it was just caught not that long ago, filleted instantly and went straight in the pan. And here we are on this beautiful day. Sun's starting to creep out a little bit, and we have some fresh caught fish. Camped in a new tent. Got to test out my gear for the Florida Trail. Great time, real good time. All right, guys, got everything packed up and left no trace. You know, I cleaned up after myself and fixed everything back. And this was awesome. This was a good trip. I needed this trip. I was able to collect a lot of good information for my bigger trip. But yep, just saying farewell to this place. And one last look out to the pond here. And now we're just gonna hike out back to the car. So appreciate you guys sticking around for this one. If you guys can do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Really helps with the algorithm. And share the video with somebody as well. You know, get the content out there, and subscribe if you're new as always. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail. Peace.